Hey True Believers, Englentine here with another batch of new comic book reviews. Now, usually I do a Marvel, a DC, an independent comic, and then something else. I do not have any Marvel this time around. In all honesty, oh my gosh, I just can't make the leap to Marvel these days except for Daredevil. Sorry, gang, or Thor maybe. But I promise you we got some interesting books for you, so why don't you kick back, relax, and let's get this party started. And we're going to start off with Batman number 97. By the way, Twiddles just landed on my head, so you may be hearing him as well. Okay, isn't that the life I lead? Alright, so anyway, I picked this book up, and this is all about, basically, Batman is fighting against, still fighting against, I should say, the batch of Joker/fear toxin that Punchline gave him. But that's not the big news. Oh, no. Apparently, the Joker's henchmen are afraid because there is a clown killer out there. Somebody's decided to become the Joker for the Joker, to go after the Joker. And this has got a Punchline all pissed off and all angry and all ready to go to war and everything. And the Joker's like, hey, I love the chaos. He actually brings it up because, look, nobody else will kill us. This is a new addition. This is something new. I'm enjoying it. I like this part. I like the fact that somebody's out there doing this. I am not a big fan of the bit where Joker dug up all of his victims and is now activating them as some sort of zombie troop thing. I was just, you don't need that. This is a story about how the Joker is taking the Batman down using his own resources. That is just, to me, it was a very fantastical element that just doesn't make sense. Well, I mean, okay, I guess it's comic book. You can make this kind of stuff make sense. But, I don't know, it just seemed like it's one extra thing, you know? You don't need that to tell this story. You don't need that kind of weird thing to tell the story. What you've got going on works, and it works well, so why not just stay the course, tell us the story that you're telling, but then maybe it doesn't cover as many issues as they want. Maybe that's the reason why, I don't know. Either way, the book is actually not a miss. I think it gets closer to hit then. I've been telling people I like the idea of the book better than I seem to be liking, and I'm talking about Joker War. I seem to be liking the idea of it better than I am the execution. And at some point on time, I'm really going to have to make a decision. Is this storyline good or not? At the very least, and I mean this with all sincerity, at the very least, so far, these books are entertaining. Batman 97 is no exception. Alrighty, gang. Next up is Dead Day, issue number 2. So this was a bit of a surprise to me when I picked up. It was an impulse buy. I picked up the first issue, and I was pleasantly surprised that I found it to be good. I enjoyed the story. This is basically one day a year. The dead rise. They actually have this little bureaucrat too. I thought that, okay, this is very Coco, by the way. Except in this one, you have people, they have real emotions. It's not just, oh, I want to visit family and all that kind of stuff like in Coco. It's like, hey, you owe me money, or you did me wrong, or you're the cause of my death. And you got some dead people coming up for revenge. Some just want to see family. So it actually is dealing with a lot of this. Unfortunate, I don't know. I'm going to call it unfortunately because I didn't quite enjoy where this storyline went right here. This is the mom of the family that we see right here on this page. And she goes back to her old boyfriend. And I guess it's a bad boy kind of attraction thing or something. I don't know. But he's just a pure dick. I mean, all the way through this issue. So I was like, okay, you got to show us why she feels such loyalty to him, because all you're doing is really, you know, he's a dick. You got the kids going out, even though the parents said stay home, it's not safe. They want to find out what this is all about. A friend of theirs is of a religion that believes that the dead are rising because of God. So they go to their friend's house because they want to experience this dead day through the... I guess it would be the same as if, you know, you have somebody who doesn't celebrate Christmas. They want to find out what it's about, so they'll go over to a Christian household just to find out. Even though, you know, come on, it's a secular holiday to a lot of people anyway. But point being is that's what's going on here. So it does explore a lot of different ways and a lot of different things like that I think people would see this as if if it was real. And that's one of the things that make it interesting. The zombies aren't treated straight up like zombies. Like, you know, oh, I'm bit, I'm a zombie now. It's just dead people. And that is an interesting take as well. So, yeah, still so far so good. I'm going to be on this train for a little bit. And, hey, I recommend you jump on as well. Justice League Odyssey. So, kidoki, this is number 23. I actually started picking this up again around issue number 19, so I'm kind of... it took me a little while to get going on this one again. I mean, I appreciated what I was reading. This is basically the big finale, the start of the big finale. I mean, we start off and Darkseid's getting his butt kicked. And it's like, okie dokie, that's cool. But it continues like that. Oh, there you go, the bird just jumped on my head. Anyway, and that's the book. That it really is just a big fight scene. It's setting up the ending and everything, and I thought this was it. I was like, oh, okay, I know they're ending this book and everything, and it's exciting and it's fun. The art is good, but I'm not going to lie to you. This book is served by the people who are loyal. I mean, and it serves them as well. This book really pays off for those who have paid attention since issue 1, who have been here. There are a lot of little things I had to look up, a lot of little things I was like, okay, why are they doing, how is this happening? What? And so that was me reading this book. I was like, after I read it, okay, I had an experience and I enjoyed it. It's not a bad book. Look, I think this is definitely one you should pick up the trades for because it's not a bad book. I just found myself missing, if that means anything. And it just, I was like, okay, it's, what am I missing here? What am I missing there? I got to check this out. And it's a good story. It's a complex story. It's just not one that is reader friendly. If you're not new reader friendly anyway. Once again, I think if you're hanging on, if you've been reading it since issue 1, you don't need this review. But as far as new readers, I would say get the trades. Start from issue 1, go all the way through. I think it would pay off for you. I think you'd enjoy it. But once again, it's not good for new readers. Hey, speaking of not good for new readers, here's Wonder Woman 260, which in all honesty, Wonder Woman is on the edge for me. I like the character. I want the character to be written well. It just hasn't been in a long time. And like Wonder Woman is a book where you'll have a really good storyline, and then a really crappy storyline, and then a good storyline, and then a really crappy storyline. Unfortunately, they've been skipping the good, in all honesty, and just going straight to crappy and seeing how many crappy storylines they could do. What the hell happened to Etta, by the way? What's going on here? I mean, okay, I get it. She's a lesbian. That's fine. You know, that's fine. I'm never bothered by representation. That's fine. But holy crap, Etta Candy has been made into a lesbian stereotype. I mean, isn't that one of the things that everybody's like, oh no, you're doing stereotypical blah, 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 blah. It seems to be the one thing where it's like, hey, reinforce that stereotype. Make sure you put a softball glove on her. And anyway, Maxwell Lord is basically the happening. He's making people want to hurt themselves. You know, he's making them see other things. So Wonder Woman, she's a construction site, and she decides to stop it. And all of a sudden, everybody's attacked by parademons. So she starts beating the snot out of the parademons. You see where this is going? Did you see Justice League Doom, the movie, where she saw Cheetah everywhere? And it turned out she's just fighting everybody around her? Yeah, spoiler alert, that's exactly what they do here. It's like, really? Y'all went there? Okay, I guess we haven't seen that in a page or two, so might as well. Like I said, Wonder Woman is a great character. She deserves a great writer, but unfortunately nobody's willing to step up and write her right. Anyway, here you go, guys. That's the reviews. I always do this last part where I put the best at first and then the worst is the last cover. Dead Day's clearly the best of it. Batman is also holding his own, although I may have to take an assessment of this storyline. The next one up is Justice League Odyssey, which I think has the makings of a great story. You just gotta be here from the very beginning. This is not a movie you could walk in on the middle. And then there's Wonder Woman, which, my goodness gracious, I hope improves. She is such a great character. She really does need an overhaul, though. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell if you haven't done it already, and click on one of the videos that are popping up around here. Now, if you don't mind helping out the channel, going over to Patreon or to Ko-Fi, drop $1 in the till. Help us keep the lights on, helps keep making videos for you. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that. To everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.